rival squads going at it here.
You know, BA, looking to prove who is the one to beat in their conference. You love this elite level of competition. This is a chance to show who is the best in the West.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Thunder's ball. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Outside, inside, in between, doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Pass to Gobert. Fires the 3. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Out to the wing. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Off target from outside. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense is elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention, he can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to McDaniels. 4-3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The D's right on him. Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. 4 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Gilgeous-Alexander.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Back to Hartenstein. Takes a 3. Outside for Dort. Williams from long range. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Randle. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Randle outside. This one for 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Thunder leading by 3. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talent would be better suited elsewhere. A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Here's Gobert. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
From downtown. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Timberwolves trail by 6. And here's Edwards outside. And stolen by Holmgren. He's got a clear path. The shot by Dort, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group, and he nails the 3rd. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value utility guy.
And the basket by Joe.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Caruso. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Conley grabs the miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Randall finds Reed. And stolen by Williams. And they're pushing it up. Wiggins with a screen on DiVincenzo. Joe misses. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Oklahoma. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Oklahoma City.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
They've got Williams, Cason Wallace out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Wiggins in at the four-man position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Here's Alexander Walker. Second chance shot, and Reed with a lay-in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Joe. He's got 6. Pass to Wallace. 5 to shoot from outside the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Now, here's Williams. The Thunder with another miss. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Williams finds Wiggins, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Reed passes to Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Fast break creates the open look. He drills it with confidence.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Gobert. The kick out to Williams. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Back to Reed. Takes a three. The offensive rebound. Gobert. The contact not enough to bother Gobert at the rim.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Williams passes to Wallace to the inside. The shot off that time. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. DiVincenzo finds Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Strong finish by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Caruso with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And it's Caruso penetrating. The kick out to Williams. Wiggins from long range. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Up top, Reed. Williams defending. That's tipped. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Caruso outside. Counted from distance. Caruso's got 9 points in the quarter.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Williams against Gobert. Outside, Alexander Walker. Out to DiVincenzo. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Alex Caruso has been leading the charge for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back after this word. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Alex Caruso has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Now here's McDaniels. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. Oklahoma City shooting their first foul shot of the game. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Pass to Dort, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA explodes to the rim.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gobert's length is intimidating, which is why defenders often resort to fouling.
Joe's checked in for Williams. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Dillingham's checked in for Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And here's Edwards outside. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Dort. Here's the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dillingham. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. There's the 3. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 6 points.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Clark with Minnesota being a major player in the West now. Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And it's Holmgren missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep. Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch that was.
Bad intentions.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Thunder with a lead. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Randall, right side. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Dort with it, now guarded by McDaniels. Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Joe, guarded by Edwards. Out left to the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The 3 from Holmgren. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 8. Inside we got Williams and Holmgren. Alex Caruso is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And stolen by Caruso. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Coaches loving the ball movement.
And it's Caruso on the take. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Conley. Back to Gobert. McDaniels with it. stolen by Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Back to Wallace. The three. They get it again. The shot by Dort, no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. Down low. Here's DiVincenzo, and he makes it on the layup.
I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
On the wing, Caruso. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Wallace. Off target from three-point range. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Dort. Launches it. Holmgren. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo with it. Watched by Wallace. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Lou Dort picks one up. And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. That free throw no good from DiVincenzo.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better. Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your team now.
Conley against Caruso. Picked by Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert against Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Hartenstein finds Holmgren. And here's Caruso. He's guarded by Conley. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 4. McDaniels inside. He's guarded by Caruso.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Caruso, pass to Wallace. Back to Caruso. To the paint. Pass to Holmgren. Chet driving. And the big finish by Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Right side, DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Over Williams. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Wallace, left side. DiVincenzo with the steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Hartenstein. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. No problems knocking that one down. And now a 7-point Thunder lead.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. For the Thunder, Randall comes in for DiVincenzo.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Now here's Conley. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Some room here for Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. With the block. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A competitive
is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And, Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bain out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the center, filling out the middle. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The long-distance three is buried.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the three.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Morant. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the Thunder with possession. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a couple of threes now in the first for Oklahoma City. Out to the right wing. Outside Jackson. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Hartenstein with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. Mark Daigneault and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. The coach said he's a guy that can score from all three levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, Bain. After the missed three from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Morant passes to Jackson. Payne for 3. He doesn't hit that one.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing on the board. Pass to Edey. Up top, Bain. Shoots over Dort. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry. And let's face it, it's hard to win games.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Bain against Dort. Right side Bain. Jackson kicks to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And Morant throws it down.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Hartenstein with the screen on Morant. Here's Dort. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Gigi Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Pippen. And it's Clark in at center.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Offensive rebound. Kennard on the wing. This one for three. The Thunder pull it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Luke Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that when you play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Joe passes to Williams. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Clark finds Kennard. Offensive rebound. He shoots again. And Clark puts it in. Clark's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Caruso. He has 5. Back to Wiggins. Caruso against Jackson. Fires top of the key. It's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Vince Williams is checked in for Santi Aldama. And Conchar subbed in for Kennard. Caruso, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And the rejection by Holmgren. For the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort comes in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Jaren Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Hartenstein. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator to make that pass in his sleep.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Edey's checked in. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now, here's Morant for three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Baines checked in. And here's Morant. 10 points for him. On the wing, Jackson. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams with a clean look. Good on the triple. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And again, Memphis no good. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Grizzlies leading by just 2. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Memphis leading. Morant right side. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game. And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness, and really unselfish.
A kick out to Bain. Jackson has the open look. The fadeaway. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Dort. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Edey. Memphis moving it around. Inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D8, the versatility. That is pretty special. Altama with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Bain for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bain's got 6 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Williams for three, and again Oklahoma City with the triple. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
They brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Outside Williams. Master Williams. Holmgren with it. Shoots over Aldama. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Now here's Wells. He's guarded by Williams. Aldama passes to Wells. Back to Aldama. Outside for Pippen. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Holmgren in the high post. Again, Oklahoma City.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Aldama, no good from outside. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed.
He just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. Bain looking around. Pass to Wells. Back to Bain. Pippen with the wide open look. It's good from long range. Pippen's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Williams kicks to Caruso. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
2 points. That one goes.
And, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
With the drive, that one drops for him. Caruso's got 5 points now this quarter.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Wells wide open. And that one released in time, but no good. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams put... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, a front line of Jackson and Jackson Jr. Luke Kennard out there with Morant. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Jackson misses.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Joe can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Kennard for 3. Beyond the arc. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Jackson finds Kennard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Thunder shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. No coverage that time. Joe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kennard on the wing. Let's go. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant drives in. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 1-point game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins, and it's Williams in for Isaiah Joe. The Grizzlies also making a change. Edey's checked in. Morant's with the bucket.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
2 minutes.
Outside for Jackson. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Some changes for Memphis. Wells, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Bain in for Luke Kennard. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Edey. Back to Bain. The 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Say it with me now. SGA. Get it done.
Morant with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Jackson passes to Morant. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Holmgren with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Good!
And they still have a foul to give at this point. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You could bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Here's Hartenstein. Can't knock in the 3. So a close game sees Memphis take this. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Outside McDaniels. Randall deciding where to go with it. And he buries his first look.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Here's Morant. And the layup is good off the glass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now here's Conley. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Randall, pass to Conley. Randall on the screen. To the middle. And it's Randall with the jam.
That's how you know Conley is right out there.
Morant against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Bane. Pass to Edey. Launches a 3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Gobert passes to Randall. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Lets the 3 fly. Memphis with a rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
And Morant gets it to go.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch, and we discussed his plan for Ja Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Conley. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's McDaniels. Tipped away. The drive by DiVincenzo. And is blocked. Bane, the pass to Morant. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Morant, the pass to Wells. Morant against DiVincenzo. Outside Bane. Beyond the arc. McDaniels with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Randall against Morant. Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. Memphis leading by 4. The 3 from Bane. He buries it from 3. Bain's got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's McDaniels. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Jackson for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, DiVincenzo hits the three-pointer.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Wells. Kicks it out to Bain. Here's Morant. Going inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Dillingham out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, then it's Julius Randle, and it's Clark in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
For 3, Randle. Grizzlies with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. Oh, and Reed with a block. Alexander-Walker, the pass to Randle. No good, a bit long that time. Grizzlies lead by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Kennard with it. Now Alexander-Walker defending. Kennard passes to Aldama. Pure from 3-point range. And it's a 12-point Memphis lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Jackson can't get it to go. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Dillingham. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the shot goes down. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
Randle outside. Pass to Reed. From 11 feet away, again the Timberwolves score.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
A minute and a half left to play in the first half of basketball. Kennard outside. Cranes the triple. Kennard's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in.
Substitution on court.
A minute 9 left in the first half. Pass to Clark. And stolen by Bane. Jackson outside. Here's Bane. Clark covers. Bane, the pass to Jackson. For 3. And there's Bane. That one's good. The assist by Jackson.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Clark. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I'm not sure how he's gonna explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Outside Reed. Elbow shot on the way. And he gets the bucket. Here's Morant. 3 seconds left. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Taking above the start.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. The shot by Conley, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Timberwolves trail by 14.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Morant, the pass to Wells. From deep, Bane. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Conley. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
And that one's good from Conley.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Morant on his way. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Edwards for 3. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis leading by 10. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Outside Edwards. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Great D that time from Bane. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward. Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Grizzlies lead by 12, and stolen by Edwards. Edwards all the way.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
And the basket by Pippen.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McDaniels got 5 now.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The quick look, no good that time. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Pippen. Drops in the 3. Pippen's gotten his second bucket of the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Memphis with a rebound. Kennard outside. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 13. DiVincenzo, the pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. 32 seconds left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Offensive board. Gobert. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Here's Pippen. Fires in the triple. Pippen's got 9 points here in the second half.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Outside Conley. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Substitution on the court.
Up in time. He can't get it to go. And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Nas Reed out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 9. Gobert passes to Reed. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Right side Moran. Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Out to DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Williams from long range. Hits the trifecta. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Bain, the pass to Williams. Back to Bain. Outside Morant. Fires the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Julius Randle's checked in for Gobert. Memphis leading by 12. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. And Minnesota with some changes. Anthony Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And Memphis also making a switch. Edey's checked in for Jackson. Conley looking for an opening. Minnesota again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game.
Left side Reed. Randle outside. Back to Reed. Over to the left wing. From deep. Randle can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Timberwolves trail by 12. McDaniels from long range. They get the rebound. And another shot. Randle can't hit. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Moran against Edwards. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 3 is up. Oh, a bomb from Ja. And Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Memphis leading by 15.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Ja Morant.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Pass to Wells. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Morant outside. Here's Edey. Jackson outside. Memphis the rebound. From the arc. That shot is off. Here's Minnesota. It's an 18-point game. Edwards gets the bucket. 36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And there's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And that one's good from Conley. Moran against Conley. Right side Moran. The 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. So it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy.
painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Now here's Holmgren. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Doris has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. McDaniels gets a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. It's a three-point game. Misses the three. Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Edwards kicks to Conley. Back to Edwards. Out to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Holmgren finds Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. On the wing, Williams. Stolen by Michael Conley. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Randall with the ball. Dort covering. 5 on the clock. Conley inside the line. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. That 3 off the mark. Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. He comes in for Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. The Thunder also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Cason Wallace comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Randall from down in the low post. It goes.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Now here's Caruso. Williams, a screen on Randall. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's McDaniel. Buries the long-range jumper.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Wallace finds Williams. Here's Caruso. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Tie game in Minnesota. And back with the start of the second quarter in. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Reed is out there with Clark. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Minnesota in the lead. Clark right side. Here's Reed. The Thunder pull it in. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
This is his first free throw of the game. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Dillingham, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Wiggins. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Picked by Reed. Alexander Walker.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Gobert, the pass to Reed.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Pass to Joe. Knocks down the 3-ball. Joe's got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Clark, the pass to Alexander Walker. Reed with a screen for Clark. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Clark's got 5 points so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Gobert double team. Up top, Reed. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. Second chance effort. That's tipped. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Read the pass to Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. The Thunder leading by 3. It's Joe on the wing. Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Dillingham, no good. Oklahoma City's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Rudy Gobert. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. That's to Gobert. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the big half-court shot. Drum line. They're entering up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Here's who Mark Dagnall is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me. Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Randle throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Thunder have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Count that one. And the Thunder lead by 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Randle finds Gobert. Back to Randle. Pass to McDaniels. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Randle with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren.
You see how effective Julius Randle can be on both ends when he's engaged. Nice sequence there.
Now Holmgren from deep. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Really left alone that time. Randall's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Oh, my goodness, what a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a three, so can I.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3-ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Knocks it loose. Randall kicks to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randall down low. Defended by Dort. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's McDaniels, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Hartenstein with the screen on Randall. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Gobert double-teamed and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Outside, Dort to the inside. Here's Holmgren, and he banks in the layup. Holmgren's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the ball. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Gobert dishes to Randall. Connects from the three-point range. Randall's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Timberwolves. For 3, Holmgren. The shot misses. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. It's the Thunder. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Randall in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Thunder. The lead is 2. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Here's Wallace. Pass to Caruso. Back to Wallace. Over Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Thunder?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The drive by Holmgren. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Not loose. Caruso with the steal. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, Julius Randall is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter start. Caruso kicks to Williams. Out to Wallace. Fires for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
To the paint, here's Randall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wallace with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Wallace the pass to Williams. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Alex Caruso. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Randall no good. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Randall gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Julius Randall under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mike Conley in for Dillingham. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Dort's checked in. They get the rebound. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Randall throws it down.
And that's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randall embracing a tough opportunity.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. To stop the drought, knocks down the 3.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
And Gobert gets to Conley. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Outside for Randall. Outside Edwards. Pocket 6. To tie it up. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about
a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Here's Holmgren. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Randall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Case and Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Hartenstein. Goes up the baseline. A rebound by the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo gets to Conley. Down low. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
We play just over a minute here in OT. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Caruso. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
McDaniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Gobert is checked in for Naz Reid. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. Outside Conley. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And the Timberwolves with possession. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Out to McDaniel. Pass to Conley. It's tipped. Hartenstein with it. Now defended by Gobert. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wallace against DiVincenzo. Randall down low. 6 to shoot. Oh, off target. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. It's off. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. in the corner, Dort. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. Conley kicks to McDaniel. Thunder with the rebound. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards defending. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hartenstein. He's defended by Randall. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Gobert against Holmgren. Randall outside. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Over in the corner, Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Oh, and they take the lead.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Now off the inbound, and Randall throws it down.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Gobert against Hartenstein. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Hartenstein in the high post. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. The kick out to Williams. Here's Hartenstein.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
McDaniels passes to Randall. Goes back up. The shot, no good. Good D by Holmgren. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Dort. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
To me, that's where the frame of Lou Dort helps, right? He's so big and strong from the guard position. He can take contact.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Conley surveying the D. Inside, Randall.
Got it! Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. That's off as well, so he misses both. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heat. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously.
This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. Now here's Jackson. Back to Bain, and stolen by Hartenstein. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City, and Hartenstein slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Wells. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Fires it. The rebound by Edey.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
From deep, Bain. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
The shot by Dort, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Morant, the pass to Wells. 3-pointer, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Hartenstein a screen. Dort for 3. Cleared away by Wells.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3s.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Jack's up at 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. Richard, every team wants 3-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot 3s.
And it's Morant off the drive. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Hartenstein. Pulls up. The shot by Dort, no good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. Thunder with a lead. 3-pointer. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Williams.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
So Dort's gone 1 of 3 from distance. And it's Morant off the drive. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bain. The 3 ball. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer, and he'll head to the line. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
They had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
And here's Caruso outside. Oh, planks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Grizzlies trail by 8. And they get it. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys. Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Pippen. Clark, the pass to Jackson. Clock at 4. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kennard finds Clark. Off the mark there with a 3. And the Thunder shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Caruso misses. There's Jackson with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's got 5 now. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Isaiah Joe is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. Grizzlies trail by 3. And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. From behind the arc. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Ooh, Ja, so quick down the lane. Wow.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Joe, the pass to Hartenstein. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And there's the lob and the dunk by Jackson.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. From deep, Holmgren. Kept alive. And stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. Caruso covers. Morant against Caruso. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson surveying the D. Outside Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Boom! Ja Morant!
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Joe's got his first 3 points of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Jackson can't get it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 3. This one for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. And Morant laces the triple. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. From deep, Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson against Holmgren. Right side, Morant. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
The three from Holmgren, and it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got his 4th rebound in this one, and stolen by Caruso. Joe, the pass to Williams. Pass to Caruso. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Dort, he's checked in for Hartenstein. "34 seconds left in the half." And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Wells. Pass to Edey. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Wells. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Outside, Williams gets the 3 to fall. And the Thunder lead by 2.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Dort's shot is good.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Knocks down the long J.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Hartenstein with a screen on Morant. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Pass to Wells. Clock at 6. Morant with it. Dort defending. 4-3. Morant, no good. Oklahoma City is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Puts up a 3. And Dort is good for 3. Dort's got 9 points. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant looking for an opening on the wing. Bane. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Kennard comes in for Desmond Bane. And it's Pippen in for Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's got 5. Good work there as it goes.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Wells, the pass to Pippen. Aldama outside. Here's Kennard. takes the three. The Thunder pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Driving inside.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Dort's shot is good.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Kicks it out to Kennard. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist from Dort. Dort's got 3 assists now in this one. Kennard outside. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Wiggins from long range. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Oldama off the drive. Pippen pass to Wells. Tries the spin move. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Outside, Williams. Gets the 3 ball to go. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Aldama with it, and it's Dort picking him up. They get it back. Kicks it out to Kennard. Beyond the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Pass to Edey. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Caruso outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Conchar, right side. Good chance here for Clark. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from short range.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Thunder out in front. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Morant. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. And a miss there on the triple. Grizzlies trail by 9. Clark with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Here's Williams. Williams grabs the board.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Morant, the pass to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ja slices through, and he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Williams with the screen. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. sinks the tray. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Offensive rebound. Here's Wallace. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Conchar outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Fires away from way outside. Wallace misses. Grizzlies trail by 11. Hook loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Baines checked in. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. And down it goes. 2 points.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
From deep, Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Morant with the drive. And then Morant with the double.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him. You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Memphis making a switch here.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
To the left wing. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Wells, the pass to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Wells. Three-pointer. And another 3 from Memphis.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. They get the rebound. The kick out to Williams.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them back.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
From deep. The shot by Dort, no good. And here's Memphis. They trail by 6. Outside Morant. Pass to Edey, who poked away. And stolen by Hartenstein. And here's Holmgren. This one for 3. Counted from distance. And the Thunder lead by 9.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForge.
slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bain, and it's blocked. Morant looking around. Pass to Jackson. Gobert against Morant. The shot off that time. Randall with some nice D. Conley against Bain. Conley kicks to Randall. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. First quarter, just over a minute played. They set the screen. Here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Outside, Bain. Jackson, a screen on Edwards. Here's Bain. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Morant passes to Jackson. Here's the three. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hits it from three-point range.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Now here's Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Edie with the rebound. Memphis is gone 0 of 2 from deep. Morant against Conley. Here's Jackson, banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Gobert kicks to Randall. Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Randall's got 7.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Randall passes to McDaniel. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edie. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Morant.
What a nice burst. Randall changing ends like a guard that time.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Then for 3, it's the three-point bomb. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. The 3 for DiVincenzo. It's Clark with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Outside Pippen. Pass to Aldama. 5 to shoot. Here's Clark. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pippen for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No short. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Clark. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. Here's Alexander Walker. No scoring in this one. To the middle. Stolen. Jackson has the open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 4. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility. And I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively. And he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Now here's Jackson. To the inside. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
It's stolen by Aldama. Clark with it. Now defended by Gobert. Aldama passes to Clark. On the wing, Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pippen dishes to Clark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Here's Morant following the 3 by Minnesota. Jackson finds Kennard. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Reid. One-on-one here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Conchar subbed in for Luke Kennard. Randall's checked in for Minnesota. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
and you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Count it.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
McDaniels in the post. Jackson on him. Here's Dillingham. Conjar covering. Dillingham, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. It's Morant with the drop. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Memphis leading by 11. Stolen by Conley. Here's Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Just an attacker is Randall. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Conley against Morant. 44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Kept alive. Out to the right wing. Tries the spin move. Goes up again, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pels comes in for John Concha. And then for Minnesota, Gobert comes in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Pass to Edey. Bane looking around. Takes a 3. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the center. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Randall no good. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And the 3-ball is good. Bane's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Grizzlies. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Timberwolves trail by 13. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Fires from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Right side, Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Edey. Now Wells puts up a deep 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Bain. Edwards with confidence.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jackson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies. Pass to McDaniels. Morant with the steal. It's tipped. Stolen by Conley. Shoots the three. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant with the steal. Jackson from long range. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pass to Edey. Wells with it. Now Morant. McDaniels defending. Pulls from the top of the key, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Morant's got 17. Edwards against Bain. Lets it go with a 3. Edwards no good. Memphis leading by 15. Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. McDaniels passes to Randall. Drills the three-pointer. 14 points for him.
For Randall, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
There's Jackson with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here is Conley. Still scoreless. And the rejection by Jackson. Wells kicks to Morant. Right wing. Pass to Wells. Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Drains the three-pointer.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit. When you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And here's Randall. He's got 14. It's good from long range. Now here's Morant. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 15. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Clark is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the 5. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, you know, that last 3 got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own trips.
It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Down by 15. Alexander Walker finds Gobert. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And a deep 3 from Kennard. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. They get it again. Clark left side. And a miss there on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Pass to Alexander Walker. The three for DiVincenzo. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter.
And DiVincenzo able to stretch the floor, spread the defense out, especially with how accurate he is from deep.
And he stays with it. Aldama with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Alexander Walker. And another three for Minnesota.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
No good from Clark.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
Some changes for Memphis. Williams comes in for G.G. Jackson. And Conchar subbed in for Luke Kennard. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Dillingham's checked in. Minnesota with the ball. They're rolling here with the 9-point run. Gobert finds Alexander Walker. He can't get that one. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Williams for 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Gobert can't hit.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Pass to Dillingham. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dillingham's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's a screen by Aldama. Pippen for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. His three-pointer's off the mark. And the Grizzlies shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Williams passes to Clark. Here's Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Williams. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Gobert with the block. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Randall's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Edwards has come in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dillingham.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Wells. To end the drought. That one, no good.
And not sure they've got enough time to save himself.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Randall with the ball. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Edwards. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.